bottom of the fourth inning, and it's been cruising by so far with just one hit, one runner on base for either side, and they've been eliminated from the bases by great defense. And sometimes you win games offensively, sometimes you win games on defense, Chris.
Right. And it looks like the outcome of this one's going to be decided off of good defense, right? We obviously know the great pitchers that are taking are in the circle this afternoon, but some good defense. And right here, Brianna Fisher is going to lead off this inning, and she's played very good defense at shortstop, seen a couple of defensive opportunities and made strong plays in those opportunities.
Brianna Fisher laid down the bunt in her first at-bat, but a nice play by Pickett at first. That was the first out. Gales have tried to lay down a couple of bunts, but neither have worked the same way they did in the top of the fourth inning for the Jaspers when they got the bunt single from Estevez. Gales down to both teams down to their final couple of max series of the season. Is that one towards center field? It has carry. It's gone! A solo home run for Brianna Fisher. The first hit of the game for the Gales will round the bases.
And it was Brianna Estevez in center field for the Jaspers, who just kept running way back. And Charlie, that one got out in a hurry. Brianna Fisher, just a line drive rocket out of the Rice Oval Field here at Iona University. Got out in a heartbeat, and you could see very quickly why she's leading off in this one now.
Her third home run of the season. One came against UNC Greensboro, has one in conference play at home against Siena, and now has given the Gales a lead in the bottom of the fourth inning. With one swing of the bat, things change drastically as Hannah Worth steps up. Bunts that one foul. Behind in the count now, Worth, who struck out swinging in her first at-bat. Looks like a fan has gone to retrieve that home run ball.
Yeah, Fisher just saw a pitch she liked and drove it.
Just fouling that one off is Hannah Worth, the center fielder. And you said it well. Estevez in center field turned her back immediately, was trying to chase that ball down, but in a flash of an eye, it was out of there. Spring looking to bounce back after the solo home run, but that pitch is high and out of the zone. Battle being shown by Worth. So still a 2-strike count. Swing and a miss. Worth goes down swinging for the second time, and if you are Carissa Spring, that's exactly the bounce back needed.
Totally. You know, you have to understand you made a bad pitch to Fisher, and, you know, she drove it to center field. She really got all of it, and you just have to move on quickly and bounce back. And it was only a solo shot. Your team can bounce back in this one. And just a really good bounce back overall there from Spring.
First pitch to Guerrero misses. She struck out swinging to end the first inning. Gales lost 2 of 3 in Buffalo, New York to Canisius last weekend, including a couple of games where they only scored 1 run. Is that one called fair ball? Guerrero races towards second base. It's a stand-up double. Both umpires were right there to make the call, and Haley Guerrero is right there on second base.
And if that one's really fair, Charlie, that's about as close to being fair as you possibly can get. If as a ball down the line, I mean, just over the third base bag. Must have just grazed the line there and all the way down the line, and now another runner in scoring, honestly, the first runner in scoring position this afternoon for the Gales.
Brooke Acker up. Acker walked in her first at bat, but then was thrown out at first after a nice catch at shortstop by Jen Corelli. When you do look at the last loss in MAC play for Iona, it was a 2-1 loss against Canisius. The only run of that game was an RBI single from Brooke Acker driving in Guerrero. As that one is a swing and a miss.
And if there's anyone you want up to bat if you're the Gales with the runner in scoring position, it is Acker, whose 33 RBIs lead the team by quite a wide margin.
Interestingly, again, infield in at the corners. Off-speed pitch drops for a strike.
It is a little puzzling, but it worked for them the last time. You have to wonder if they're really onto something here.
Sarah Pena on deck for the Gales with a runner in scoring position.
And a lot of room up the middle for Acker.
Swing and a miss, though. Another strikeout for Carissa Spring, and she's 1 out away from limiting the damage here in the fourth.
And that rise pitch high to strike her out. It's really hard to get to a pitch like that if you're Acker.
So it brings up Sarah Pena, the freshman from California, who lined out to short and started that double play in her last at-bat, and she's hit on the arm, rather the end of the bat. It's a foul ball. And it looks like that's Coach Campagna who's coming over and asking the umpire whether that's a hit by pitch. See if we can get a replay of that.
Now, very quickly, you saw Pena kind of wave her arm as if she was in slight pain. She looks okay right now, but yeah, to my angle, definitely looked close. But it's really could go either way, Charlie.
Very close, and the umpire looked at the hand of Pena and didn't see any indent, any marking of a ball hitting it, so it is ruled a foul ball, 0-1 count.
Well, Pena's got a small pad on her left arm, but other than that, not wearing batting gloves. I would think she's in a little more pain if that does end up really hitting her arm.
Pitch gets away from the catcher. That allows Guerrero to take the extra base. So now it's a runner on third with 2 out. So a 1-1 count.
If you're Pena, you'd love to be on first base right now, but now have an opportunity to impact your team.
That one towards short again. It bounces 1 hop. The throw to first in time. So Carissa Spring allows 1 run, a solo home run to Brianna Fisher, but it gets out of trouble. Strands a runner on third base. After 4 innings, though, it's the Iona Gales with a 1-0 lead at home.